final series, championship series between the University of the Visayas Baby Green Lancers and the 2012 champions, the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magus Eagles. So this is their second time meeting in the finals.
And now let's meet the starting lineup of the UV Baby Lancers. At guard number 9, JC-AdC. At the other guard, number 8, Alvin Alforque. At forward, number 12, Joshua Flores. At forward, number 10, James Zaragoza. And the man in the middle, number 4, Stanley Shaw. The starting five of the Magus Eagles. At guard number 8, Travis Montua. At the other guard, number 4,
so starters for the UV Baby Green Lancers. We have James Edward Zenarosa, Samuel Shaw. We have Ramesh Alforque, Joshua Flores, and JC-AdC. And for the Sacred Heart Ateneo de Cebu, we have Joseph Mayol, Pio Longa, Joshua Sinclair, Janjan Haboneta, and Travis Mantua. So just to give you a bit of a background, ladies and gentlemen, last year there was no championships because of some issues with the players. So the CESAFI board decided not to push through with the remaining of the season last year. So in 2012, these two teams also battled for the championships, in which the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu bagged the championship, and they had a clean record, 3-0 on the best of 5 series of 2012. So let's see if the Magus Eagles will continue to have that run and grab this championship. On the other hand, UV has been thirsty or hungry for a CESAFI title.
Offensive foul on number 14, Joseph Mayol. His first personal foul.
Joseph Mayol called for the offensive foul. His first personal and first team foul for the Magus Eagles. Escalona against Mayol. .13 seconds. JC-AdC drives. Nice shot by JC-AdC. Getting past the defense by Joseph Mayol. Longa. Started by Flores. Longa, traffic. Show with the rebound. I'm sorry, with the steal. Escalona, fearless drive. But there's a whistle, an offensive foul against number 10, James Zenarosa.
First team foul for the Baby Lancers.
Longa. Mantua. Back to Longa for 3. Short. And there's a foul committed by Zenarosa, James Edward Zenarosa.
Foul number 10, James Zenarosa, his
second personal foul. Zenarosa, second team foul. UV Baby Green Lancers. Longa. Zone defense by UV. Mantua to Sinclair from down low. Dishes out to Mayol for 3. Yes! Joseph Mayol, unguarded that time. Full court pressure by the white shirts. JC Escalona asking for a screen. Mayol harassing Escalona. Escalona, Zenerosa. Air ball. Ateneo on the offense. Sinclair against Shob. And Samuel Shob called for his first personal and the third team foul of UV.
His first personal foul, third team foul for UV. More scoring for James Rosa.
16 seconds to shoot. Mantua, open three, nothing there. Longa with the recovery and a putback. Pio Longa. 7 minutes, 9 seconds to shoot, to play in the first period. Flores against the shorter Mayol. Shob against Sinclair. Nice defense by Ateneo. 6 seconds to shoot.
6 seconds to shoot.
Again, to those who just tuned in, this is the live stream coverage of the CESAFI High School Division, brought to you by Sunstar in partnership with CESAFI. JC Escalona just fired a three, and Ateneo only up by 1 point, 6 against 5. Jajan Haboneta missed that shot. Joshua Flores with a rebound. Here comes JC Escalona. There's a whistle against JC Escalona, his first personal. 6 minutes, 23 seconds.
Sportsmanlike foul on number 9, JC Escalona. His first personal foul.
Technical foul against JC Escalona. So Joseph Mayol will go to the line for 2 free throws. Ateneo will get ball possession. Joseph Mayol missing those 2 free throws. Magis Eagles still with possession. Travis Mantua to Longa, back to Mantua. Mayol, Longa, Sinclair from down low, and Schaub with a rebound. JC Escalona taking matters in his own hands. And there's a steal by Mantua. Mantua against Flores. Mantua slowing things down. 18 seconds to shoot. Longa. Mayol. Nice ball possession. Nice ball rotation. Back to Mayol. Mayol for 3. Missed. Mantua with the offensive rebound. Abuneta. But a foul was called against More. Loose ball foul against More. UV already in penalty situation, 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Complete 2-point play. Joshua Sinclair. Magis Eagles with the full court pressure. JC Escalona dribbling the ball for UV. Flores, Alforque. And Alforque called for the traveling violation.
Andrew Velasco in for Joseph Mayor.
So we have Orlan Wamar checking in for Alforque. Wamar, also known for his nice dribbling and shooting skills, especially in the three-point area. So let's see if there will be a change for the better for UV. Full court pressure again by Ateneo. Wamar against Nino Araw-Araw. 16 seconds. Escalona. Wamar. Nice shot by Orlan Wamar. Velasco. Habuneta. Sinclair. Sinclair drives. Battle for the loose ball, and Wamar picks it up. Wamar against Araw-Araw, no foul. Escalona to Flores. Sinclair, strong move to the basket. Nothing there. More with the rebound. Sinclair with the steal. Opportunity for the white shirts. Here comes Escalona. Wamar. More. Nice steal by Nino Araw-Araw. Araw-Araw against Wamar. No foul. But a out of bounds violation called against the UV Baby Green Lancers. 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Our score 8-7, just a 1-point lead by the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magus Eagles. Araw-Araw inbounding, finds Velasco. Abuneta for three. Nothing there, and Joshua Flores with the rebound. Steal by Habuneta, Jajan Habuneta. Nice block by Samuel Shob. Escalona sidesteps, finds Wamar. Wamar open three. Nothing there. Flores with the offensive rebound. And Wamar decides to slow things down for UV. Here comes Cabahog. Cabahog slips, and here comes the white shirts on the offense. Huang. Wamar with a steal. Good job for Wamar, leading the hustle for UV.
UV ball, Stephen Cook in for Iowona. 18 seconds on the shot clock.
18 seconds to shoot. Shob, nice pass by Wamar to Shob. UV now in the lead, 9-8, just a 1-point lead by the Baby Green Lancers. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And there's an offensive foul called against Velasco. Eagles with 2 team fouls. Wamar against Araw-Araw. It's a pretty good matchup between Wamar and Araw-Araw. Show. Flores, long two, won't go. Battle for the loose ball, and Sinclair gets the rebound. Araw-Araw. Nakua. Sinclair. There's a whistle called against, I believe, Samuel Shob, jersey number 4. So Zaki Wong will go to the line for 2 free throws. 2 minutes and 18 seconds in the first period. Our score 8 against 9, a low-scoring game so far. UV up by 1 point. Offensive foul against jersey number 6, Sin.
3 team fouls for the Memphis Eagles.
2 minutes and 13 seconds. Orlan Wamar controlling the ball for UV. Nice defense by Araw so far. Escalona against Nakua. Escalona to Cabahog for 3. Yes! Baby Lancers up by 4 points, 12 against 8. Sinclair, Araw for 3. Nothing there. Battle for the loose ball. And More called for the out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Memphis Eagles basketball.
1 minute and 33 seconds. Araw. Ko. Guarded by Wamar, but there's a whistle called against Wamar.
Penalty situation. The foul is on number 5. Lauren Wamar. His first personal foul. Penalty situation. 2 free throws for Stephen Cole.
Complete 2-point play for Stephen Ko. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go in the first period. Araw against Wamar. More. 10 seconds. Nice spin move by Joshua Flores.
Penalty situation foul on number 14, Josh Moore. Second personal foul. 2 free throws for Zaki Wong.
Zaki Wong with his second free throw. Cabahog with a rebound. And Wamar controlling the ball for UV. 1-on-1 defense by Ateneo Escalona against Nakua. More against Wong. More to Flores. Here comes the white shirts. Araw. Open 3. Short. And Zaki Wong with the recovery and the score. Magis Eagles only down by 1 point, 14 against 13. JC Escalona quiet in this first period. Escalona dishes out to Flores for 3, short. Araw on the offense. Araw to Ko. Sinclair. And that's the end of the first period. UV up by 1 point, 14 against 13.
Ladies and gentlemen, special announcement for Game 2. Game 2 of the Championship Series will be played on Thursday. Game time is 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. is game time of Game 2 of the Championship Series for the CESAFI High School Basketball Division. Game time! UV ball.
And here we go, second period. UV with the possession.
Second quarter, UV ball.
Kabahog. Wamar. Wamar to Kabahog. Kabahog drives. Missed opportunity. And Sinclair with the rebound. Sinclair taking care of the board so far for the white shirts. Sinclair. Nakua for the open three. Way too high. And UV with the basketball. Verano. Wamar. 20 seconds to shoot. Wamar against Araw-Araw. Wamar. And Wamar called for the traveling. Extra step that time. Araw-Araw controlling the ball for Magis Eagles. Zone defense by UV. Ko. Sinclair. Nakua. Stephen Ko. A long two-point shot by Stephen Ko. Magis Eagles now in the lead. Kabahog for three. In and out. Verano with a rebound. Stuck in traffic. And a 3-second violation called against Verano. Here comes the Magis Eagles. Huang against Wamar, mismatch. Nakua, Sko. Back to Nakua. Wamar, Araw-Araw. Sinclair with defensive rebound. Missed that shot. Kabahog to Wamar. Wamar guarded by the much taller Nakua. Wamar to Flores for three. Way too high that time. But there's Wamar for the rebound. 9 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds to shoot. Wamar for three. Nothing there. Offensive rebound. UV. Kabahog. Kabahog with the shot. UV in the lead, 16 against 15. 7 minutes and 49 seconds. And the Magis Eagles calls for a timeout. And we're back to the ball game. Magic Eagles with the possession. Here comes Araw-Araw. Nice steal by Orlan Wamar. Verano. And there's a whistle. Loose ball foul against Stephen Koch.
Foul number 18, Stephen Koch.
7 minutes and 32 seconds in the second period. Wamar inbounding for UV. Verano. Wamar. Wamar guarded by Sinclair. Wamar, nice crossover. But the shot didn't go for UV. Zone defense, UV. Nakua to Habuneta, turnaround move. Here comes Wamar of UV. Wamar against Araw-Araw. Nice steal by Araw-Araw. Araw-Araw steps on the gas. 17 seconds. And a 3-second violation committed by Sinclair.
The yellow ball for Josh Sinclair.
Araw-Araw guarded by, Wamar guarded by Nakua. 14 seconds. More guarded by Habuneta. More! Nice block by Habuneta, chasing More.
7 seconds to shoot.
Wamar. More. 6 seconds. And a traveling violation called against More. 6 minutes, 26 seconds. UV up by 1 point, 16-15. Mantua against Araw-Araw. Habuneta. Nakua for 3. Yes! Wamar. Cabajo. Flores against Longa. Flores fires a 3. Way too high. And there's a foul committed on Janjan Habuneta. 5 minutes, 54 seconds. Magic Eagles up by 2 points, 18 against 16.
Santa Rosa in for Joshua Flores.
Wamar inbounding, passes to Cabajo. JC Escalona back on the floor for UV. Escalona, one-hander, yes. And we are tied 18 apiece. Nakua again for 3, short. And JC Escalona with the rebound. JC Escalona, guarded by Ko. Finds Zenerosa. Back to Escalona, 10 seconds to shoot. Escalona first at 3. Ball possession for UV. 24-second shot clock.
Joseph Mayon carrying that ball.
Mayol checking in for Nakua. Zenerosa. More. Nothing there. Huang with the rebound. Here comes white shirts Longa. Huang. Mantua. Huang. Nice steal. by UV. Wamar against Mantua. Missed opportunity for UV. Long. Huang. Mantua. Back to Huang. To Mayol. 9 seconds to shoot. Abuneta battling for the loose ball, and Cabahog gets the ball for UV. Escalona against Longa. Escalona crosses over. Turnaround move. Finds Cabahog. Open three. Fires again. Yes. And Cabahog proving to be one of the best gunners for UV. That was his second three-point shot. Mantua drive, finds the open Abuneta for the finish. This is becoming a rubber match. This game 1 in the finals. And Mayol with the steal and the score. Full court pressure paying off for the Magus Eagles. They are up by 1 point, 22-21. Abuneta guarded by Escalona. Abuneta fires a three. Nothing there. Escalona controlling the ball for UV. Escalona asking for a screen. Escalona against Mayol. 10 seconds. Nice crossover by Escalona. Escalona, fadeaway jumper, won't go. Mantua, Longa. Back to Mantua. Mantua to Mayol. Back to Mantua. Mantua against Verano. Mayol fires a three. Just hit the rim. And a nice shot by Longa off the glass. Magus Eagles with a 3-point lead, 24-21. 2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the first half.
It's game time.
And we're back to the ball game. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Magus Eagles up by 3 points. Magus Eagles looking for another full court pressure.
And UV ball.
Mayol tightly guarding Escalona. And they were warned by the referee.
Warning on JC Escalona and Joseph Mayol for second motion. Warning on Escalona and Mayol.
Escalona against Mayol. Escalona. Nice steal by Mayol. Recovery by Zenerosa back to Escalona.
Adams UV ball. 22 seconds on the shot clock. 22 to shoot.
Cabahog inbounding for UV. And there's change in the lineup of the Magic Eagles. Antua replaced by Kalumpang. Wamar replacing Zenerosa. Flores inbounding for UV. Finds Wamar. Wamar against Kalumpang. Nice move by Wamar. Able to get past the defense by Kalumpang. And the no fear drive. Longa with the open three. Nothing there. Nice rebound by Alforque. Alforque against Abuneta. Alforque for three. Nothing there. And Longa with the rebound. Kalumpang finds Huang. Mayol. Turnaround move, Longa. Dispossessed. UV with the basketball.
Number 17,
1 minute and 34 seconds. 24-23, a 1-point lead by the Magis Eagles. Wamar guarded by Kalumpang. Nice dribbling skills by Wamar. Alforque with the three. Kalumpang controlling the ball for Magis Eagles. There's a whistle. Pushing foul against jersey number 8, Alforque. Kalumpang inbounding for Magis Eagles. Kalumpang to Mayol. Strong pass, but Mayol able to get the possession. Longa. Sinclair, and Sinclair with the finish. We are tied again, 26 apiece. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Wamar against Kalumpang. Kalumpang gets the foul. Third team foul for the Magis Eagles. First personal foul for Kalumpang. Both teams showing really nice defense, really tough defense. Wamar against Kalumpang. Nice screen by Shob. Alforque against the much smaller Sinclair. Finds Wamar. Wamar against Wang. Just in the nick of time, we have a fresh shot clock. Wamar, Alforque. One-hander, nothing there. And Magis Eagles with the rebound. They're looking to get the upper hand here. Huang to the open Longa. Longa for three. Yes! Nice shot. Pio Longa. And a UV Green Lancers, baby Green Lancers, calls for a timeout. Magis Eagles up by 3 points, 29 against 26. To the ball game. And the Hail Mary won't work for UV. We go to the halftime, 29-26. Magic Eagles up by 3 points. It's a very close game so far in the match. Of the finals game between the University of the Visayas Baby Green Lancers and the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magic Eagles. This is game 1 of the best of 3 final series in the high school division. Eagles with the possession. So at the half we had a 3-point lead by the Magic Eagles, 29-26, but it was a very close ball game to play. Both teams really pouring all their best and pouring all that they've got into this game. Sinclair, Mantua fires a 3, just barely hit the rim. Here comes Cabajo, turnaround move, and Cabajo missed that shot. Habuneta slowing things down to Mantua. Mantua guarded by Orlan Wamar. Mantua to Sinclair. To Nakua for 3. Yes! Ateneo already up by 6 points. Flores to Cabajo for 3. In and out. Joshua Flores battling for the loose ball and finally dishing it out to Wamar. Wamar for 3. Missed opportunity for UV. Here comes the white shirts. Mantua to Habuneta. Sinclair, 15-footer. Nothing there. Escalona guarded by Nakua. Escalona, double dribble.
Basketball.
So Sacred Heart up by 6 points. This will go a long way for Ateneo de Cebu if they'll be able to maintain this lead or even extend this lead. And there you have it. Nakua, back-to-back 3-point shots. Wow. Nakua leading the way for the white shirts in this third quarter action. And Cabajo left unguarded, able to get that shot going for UV. Mantua, Nakua, baseline. And there's a clear loose ball foul. And the culprit will be jersey number 5, Wamar. Second personal foul for Wamar. First team foul for UV. Mantua inbounding. Pass to Sinclair. Sinclair battling for the loose ball. Magic Eagles retains the possession. Nakua again, back to Habuneta. Habuneta decides to pass it to Nakua. Nakua missed that shot. And a foul called against 17, Janjan Habuneta. Our score 35-28, a 7-point lead by the Magic Eagles. Flores. Wamar. Wamar guarded by Mantua. Cabajo guarded by Habuneta. Cabajo, turnaround move, nice crossover, strong move to the basket. It won't go for Cabajo. However, there's Wamar, who fires a 3, missed it. Sinclair, deflected by Wamar. Here comes JC Escalona, guarded by Nakua. Escalona drives, dishes out to Flores, shove back to Escalona. 8 seconds, turnaround move, and nice move by JC Escalona. Spin move by the veteran of UV, Huang. Post-up play, And scores. Sinclair wasting what could have been a possession for the white shirts. 6 minutes, 25 seconds. Flores inbounding. Wamar guarded by Manduo. Wamar. Cabajo drives. Sinclair with the rebound. Nice job for Joshua Sinclair getting the boards for the Magus Eagles. Flores with a steal. Here comes the green shirts. Joshua Flores. Escalona. Figaro won't go. Zaki Wong. To Nakua. Longa for three. Nothing but net. Pio Longa. Magus Eagles with a 10-point lead. The biggest lead so far in this ball game. Wamar dishes out to Cabajo. Cabajo looking to find a teammate, finds Escalona. Escalona. Nice block by Zaki Wong.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds to shoot.
5 seconds to shoot. UV Green Lancers, Baby Green Lancers. Escalona. 15-footer. Escalona asking for a foul, but the referee says play on. This is another steal by Flores. Flores 14-footer. Short. Escalona. Flores battling for the ball. Great hustle play by the UV Baby Lancers. And there's a pushing foul called against jersey number 10, Pio Longa. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Escalona able to get past the defense and getting that sneaky shot for UV. 8 points advantage by Magus Eagles. Longa to Huang. Huang missed that shot. Cabajo with a rebound. Here comes Lancers. Wamar with a steal from Flores. I'm sorry, with a screen for Flores. Cabajo. 6 seconds to shoot. Escalona, floater. Sinclair again with a rebound. Sinclair to Mantua. 16 seconds. Sinclair makes his move. Missed. Escalona with a rebound. Escalona steps on the gas. Guarded by Nakua. Escalona decides to slow things down for UV. 15 seconds. Who will take the shot? Here comes Escalona. Escalona! There's an early whistle. So there's no free throw there. 3 minutes, 29 seconds. Magus Eagles with 3 team fouls.
Fouls are over. Brill, Jody Nakua, his first personal foul. 3rd team foul for the Magus Eagles. Substitutions for both teams. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 14 to shoot.
Nine seconds. Wamar against Araw-Araw. Wamar reaches out Alforque and Flores with an open 3. Nothing there. Zaki Wong called for the loose ball foul there. Pushing foul.
Foul number 16.
14 fouls for Magus Eagles.
Team foul number 4 for Magus Eagles.
And Timeout for UV. I'm sorry, that's a substitution. GCS Corona will go to the bench. Verrano called for the foul. Will that be an unsportsmanlike foul? The referee discussing it with the table officials.
Unsportsmanlike foul.
And a technical foul called against Verrano.
His first personal foul. Second team foul for UV.
So it's going to be a free throw and a possession
2 free throws
for
Joseph Mayol.
Ateneo de Cebu. And Joseph Mayol will shoot 2 charities.
Ball possession, Memphis Eagles.
Habuneta.
Out of bounds, UV ball.
Out of bounds violation called against Zaki Wong.
DJ Verano.
Magus Eagles with the full court pressure. Orlan Wamar against Mayol. Mayol setting up a play. Nice screen from Flores. Flores guarded by Ulonga. Flores makes his move and a block by Pio Longa.
Second block, out of bounds, UV ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock, singular for Zaki Wong. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
2 minutes 41 seconds in the third period. 5 seconds to shoot for UV. Flores turnaround move. Missed opportunity for UV. Here comes the Whitechers Araw-Araw. Finds Habuneta. Habuneta one-hander. Gets it to go. Wamar against Mayol. Flores fires a 3. Nothing there. Sena Rosa with a putback.
Offensive rebound putback, Jason Rosa.
42-34 in favor of Ateneo de Cebu. Magus Eagles. Araw-Araw fires a 3. Nothing but net. Oh boy. Those 3-point shots are really hounding UV. They must do everything they can to stop the 3-point onslaught by the Magus Eagles. 45-34. An 11-point lead by the Magus Eagles. 1 minute 30 seconds to go in the third period. There's a whistle called against Alforque. Unsportsmanlike foul on Alforque. Araw-Araw will go to the line. And the Magus Eagles will also get the ball possession.
Alforque will be replaced by John Gordon Cabajo. Possession still for
Magic Eagles, Stephen Ko checking in for Jan Haboneta. Araw controlling the ball for the white shirts. Nakuha to Longa. Missed that three-point shot. Here comes Flores. Flores deflected by Araw.
Out of bounds, UV ball. UV ball with 70 seconds on the shot clock.
1 minute and 16 seconds to go in the third period. Wamar inbounding for UV, battling for the loose ball, and Dino Araw whistled for the foul.
Dino Araw.
Penalty situation.
First foul on Dino Araw.
So Zenerosa will go to the line for 2 free throws.
James Zenerosa. Shot is blocked out of bounds. Back is Eagles basketball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 9 to shoot.
Longa, Nakuha, Araw. Less than a minute to go in the third period. 15 seconds to shoot. Araw decides to fire 3. Just barely hit the rim. Kabahog on the attack for UV. Wamar. 14 seconds to shoot. And Wamar passed it to Kabahog, who was not paying attention. UV coach not happy with that pass.
Magic Eagles ball.
16 seconds to play in the third period. Nakuha, Araw, Ko. Velasco for 3, nothing there. And that's the end of the third period. Our score 46 against 35, an 11-point lead by the Magic Eagles. What a nice quarter for the Magic Eagles. Fourth and final period of this best of 3 series. This is game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
Which team will get the first game in this best of 3 series? Magis Eagles leading by 11 points at the end of the 3rd period. And a jump ball. Ball will go with the Magis Eagles.
Basketball. This is the one for the home line.
And a change of lineup for Magis Eagles. Stephen Ko replacing Janjan Habuneta.
Magis Eagles basketball.
Mantua, guarded by Zenerosa. Ko fires a 3. Just hit the glass. Tabaho Shaub. Wamar stepping on the gas. Drives. Yes. Flores with the rebound. Wamar to Zenerosa. Out of bounds. Magis Eagles.
17 seconds to shoot.
UV Baby Green Lancers down by 9 points. 46-37. Show. Air ball. Mantua stepping on the gas. No foul there. UV with the possession. Tabaho to Flores. Tabaho down on the floor. There's a battle for the loose ball and there's a whistle. Called against UV.
Foul number 12, Joshua Flores. First personal foul, first team foul for UV. Magis Eagles basketball.
8 minutes and 35 seconds. Magis Eagles in the lead. Well, will they maintain their lead as this 4th quarter unfolds? Longa can't get past Flores. Longa to Mantua. Mantua drives. Yes! Crafty move by Mantua. Travis Mantua. Wamar. Foul on the act of shooting. Wamar will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Foul number 8, Travis Mantua, his first personal foul. First team foul for the Magis Eagles.
Joshua Sinclair checking in for Longa.
Free throw for 1-1.
8 minutes to go in the 4th and final period. Huang. Offensive foul called against Zaki Huang.
Offensive foul on number 16, Zaki Huang. His second personal foul. 2 team fouls for the Magis Eagles. Wamar controlling the ball for UV.
JC-Escalona back on the floor. 10 seconds to shoot. Kabahog to JC-Escalona. Escalona guarded by Mayol. Escalona to Kabahog. Sinclair picks up another rebound for Magus Eagles. Wamar with the steal. Escalona against Mayol. Good job for Mayol so far, stopping Escalona. And there's a blocking foul called against number 14, Joseph Mayol. Third personal foul on Mayol. 3 team fouls, Magus Eagles. And the Green Lancers call for a timeout.
Timeout for UV. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, game time for Game 2 of the Championship Series on Thursday is 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. Game time for Game 2 on Thursday. Game time. UV ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock. 14 to shoot.
Ball game, UV with basketball. Escalona, Wamar, guarded by Nakua. Escalona, Kabahog fires a 3. Missed. Here comes the Magus Eagles, looking to further extend their lead. Joshua Sinclair, baseline jumper. Six minutes and 53 seconds. Our score 50 against 37. A 13-point lead for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magus Eagles. Magus Eagles with so far the highest lead of the ball game. 13 points. 6 minutes 25 seconds. Nakua to Longa. Longa open for 3, but passes to Wang. Wang missed that teardrop shot, and now here comes JC-Escalona checking. Halftime for JC-Escalona, but won't go. So forcing the issue, but missed that shot. UV with a bit of an offensive slack in this fourth period. Mantua. Sinclair with offensive rebound. Sinclair. And there's a whistle called against UV. Hand check foul against number 5, Wamar.
On the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu bench for bench Nicolo, improper bench Nicolo. Substitution Stephen Cole for Zaki Wang.
5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the fourth period. Longa Miscommunication pass between Longa and Sinclair. Now UV with the basketball. JC Escalona. Flores, Wamar. Wamar fires a three. Nothing there. And a foul committed by Samuel Shaw. Jersey number...
Foul number 6, Joshua Sinclair.
I'm sorry, that was Joshua Sinclair who was called for the foul. So UV will retain possession. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Alforque checking in for Wamar. Flores, guarded by Longa. 1-on-1 defense by Ateneo. Nice screen by Shaw. Flores. Flores against Sinclair. And an extra step by Flores. So he was called for the traveling. Another turnover by the Baby Green Lancers. 5 minutes, 7 seconds. Magic Eagles still up by 13 big points. Nakua, Mantua, open three. Nothing there. But a foul, a loose ball foul, called against Samuel Shaw. 13 foul for UV.
The foul is on number 4, Sammy Shaw. His third personal foul.
Third personal foul on Sammy Shaw. And Shaw will be replaced by More.
And he goes basketball.
21 seconds on the shot clock for Magic Eagles. Verano checking in for Cabajo, who's wearing jersey number 16. And there's a bit of a shuffle there. I think that's between More and Ko. And the referee quick to step on the situation.
Unsportsmanlike foul on number 14, John More.
More called for the technical foul.
Magic Eagles basketball.
4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Magic Eagles with the basketball, 51-37, a 14-point lead, the biggest lead so far of this ball game, and the biggest lead of the Magic Eagles. Teardrop shot won't go for Araw Araw. Escalona with a rebound. Escalona, guarded by Stephen Ko. And there's a whistle. I believe that's against Araw Araw. Sorry, number 6, Sinclair. Third personal foul for George Sinclair. Magic Eagles already in penalty situation. Misses his second free throw, and Escalona for the out-of-bounds violation. UV now employing full court pressure. Can they force a steal here for an 8-second violation? Ko, and a turnover. Full court pressure paying off for UV.
UV basketball.
One mark guarded by Araw-Araw. Escalona against Mayol. Escalona crosses over, finds one mark. Back to Escalona. Escalona fires a three. Nothing there. Araw-Araw with the recovery. Sorry, with the rebound. Stephen Ko. Back to Araw-Araw. Araw-Araw crosses over. Pick and roll. Finds Zaki Huang. Ko asking for the ball. Finds Mayol. Zaki Huang. Post up play. There's no foul. But the ball will remain with the Magis Eagles. 3 seconds to play, or 3-second shot clock for Sacred Heart School, and the Magis Eagles calls for a timeout. Back to the ball game. Ateneo de Cebu with 3 seconds on their shot clock. UV trailing by 13 points, 51-38. Velasco. Mayol. Here comes Wamar. Pass is deflected by Zaki Wang, but Wang was called for the foul.
Foul on number 16, Zaki Wang. His third
UV already, I'm sorry, Sacred Heart School Ateneo already in penalty situation.
1-2-1 in for Nico Araw-Araw.
More on the 15-foot line for 2 free throws. First free throw counts. Escalona with the offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock for UV. Flores. Escalona fires an open three. Nothing there. And there's a foul. A loose ball foul called against Stephen Ko. So Joshua Flores will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Penalty situation. 2 free throws for Joshua Flores.
Down by 10 points, 51-41, 3 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in this 4th period. Zaki Wang to Velasco. Won't go. Velasco with the recovery, and Ateneo de Cebu with the possession. Velasco dispossessed, but Sinclair was there to pick up the ball. Mantua fakes, fires, way too short. Sinclair was blocked by More. Battle for the loose ball. Referee says play on. And the ball will go with the UV Green Lancers. 2 minutes, 37 seconds. UV with the basketball. This is still a very close game to play. Very close game to call. Escalona. Wamar, baseline. Pushing foul. Called against Ateneo. And that's jersey number 4, Velasco. Second personal foul for Andrew Velasco. Wamar will go to the line for 2 free throws. UV Baby Green Lancers yet to get their 5th team foul to be in the penalty situation, so they are exploiting and they are using this penalty situation by Ateneo to get closer into this game. Wamar scoring his first charity throw. So UV only down by 9 points. Can he make it to 8 points? And 8 points it is. UV down by 8 points. 51-43. UV with a full court pressure. Can Ateneo get past this defense? 2 minutes 22 seconds. Mayol, Habuneta. Mayol to Mantua. Wamar guarding Mantua. Mayol, 11 seconds to shoot. Habuneta against Velasco. Good job by Velasco guarding Habuneta. Habuneta called for the offensive foul. So Velasco, Verano will shoot 2 free throws. I'm sorry. That was a turnover by the Eagles. We are now at the 2-minute mark of the game. UV only down by 8 points. This is still a very close game to call. Escalona, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Escalona sidesteps, fires, nothing there. Battle for the loose ball, and the ball will remain with UV. 1 minute 37 seconds. UV needs someone who will step up. Can it be Escalona? Wamar fires a 3. Nothing there. UV battling it out, and they are fouled. Escalona called for the foul.
Foul number 9, J.C. Escalona.
Both teams already in penalty situation. This is a bad situation for UV. 1 minute and 26 seconds. Janjan Habuneta on the 15-foot line for 2 free throws. First free throw counts for Habuneta. The power forward of the Magus Eagles. A complete 2-point play for Janjan Habuneta. And the UV Baby Green Lancers calls for the timeout.
Game time, UV ball.
Back to the ball game, 1 minute 26 seconds. UV with possession. They are down 10 points. Escalona guarded by Mantua. Escalona taking matters in his own hands, finds Cabajo. Cabajo fires a three. And a foul on the 3-point area.
Sinclair, his fourth personal
Sinclair called for his fourth personal. Cabajo will shoot 3 free throws. Cabajo, first free throw. Yes. Second free throw for Cabajo. Final free throw for Dancourt Cabajo. Missed opportunity. Here comes the Magic Eagles. Habuneta, Huang, guarded by Escalona. Huang dishes out to Mantua. Habuneta. 7 seconds. There's a whistle called against Dancourt Cabajo. So Habuneta will go to the line for 2 free throws. Less than a minute to go in the fourth and final period. Our score 53-45, an 8-point lead by the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles. Habuneta, second throw. 1 of 2 on the line for Janjan Habuneta. 54-45, a 9-point lead by the White Shirts. Escalona, less than a minute to go. 17 seconds to shoot. Escalona to Flores for 3, and 3 it is. Joshua Flores getting the 3-point shot going for UV. Our score 54-48. Just a 6-point lead by the Magis Eagles. 41 seconds. Back to the ball game. Magis Eagles with the basketball. 41 seconds left in the fourth and final period. Here comes the White Shirts, and Flores quickly gives the foul.
The second personal foul.
39.3 seconds. Sinclair will go to the line for 2 free throws. Second free throw. Sinclair. 1 of 2 on the line for Joshua Sinclair. Escalona with a sense of urgency. One more for 3. Nothing there. And another foul committed by UV.
Foul number 12, Joshua Flores, his third personal foul.
Joshua Flores commits his third personal foul. 31.8 seconds remaining in the fourth and final period. Magis Eagles up by 7 points, 55-48. Second free throw, Janjan Habuneta. 0 of 2 on the line for Janjan. Escalona steps on the gas. One-hander, nothing there. And Kabahug was fouled. 23.5 seconds. John Cork, Kabahug will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Two free throws for Jacob Kabahug.
Kabahug missing his first free throw. Second free throw. Yes. Mantua, pass is deflected. Ball will remain with Magis. 14.8 seconds. Zaki Huang was fouled by jersey number 12, Joshua Flores. Fourth personal on Joshua Flores. Zaki Huang will pick up 2, or will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw. In and out. Second free throw, ready to rebound. It has been a very good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In the first 2 quarters, it was a very close game to call. A close match, a rubber match, so to speak. But on the third period, the Magis Eagles went above and beyond on their 3-point shots and defense, and getting the lead and maintaining it on the fourth period. ball game of UV with the basketball. 14.8 seconds. Cabajo inbounding for UV. Escalona finds Wamar. Wamar tries a three. Short. And for the loose ball, Escalona gets the rebound. Fires a three and he is fouled. 7.3 seconds. Escalona will shoot 3 free throws.
His fourth personal foul. 4 fouls from Jonathan Moreta. 3 free throws for JC Escalona.
Abureta with a rebound and another foul against Joshua Flores. Flores will pick up foul number 5 and he's fouled out. 5.1 seconds in this fourth and final period. 56-51, just a 5-point lead by the Magus Eagles. And Haboneta will go to the line for 2 free throws. Second free throw. Escalona with a rebound. Here comes Escalona. Escalona to Alforque for 3, and that's it. Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu takes game 1 of the best of 3 final series in the high school division. Good job for Sacred Heart School, maintaining their lead in the third period. Game 2 will be on Thursday at 5 o'clock. See you on Thursday. So this has been Buen Joseph Andrade, and this is Sunstar's coverage of the CESAFI High School Basketball Division. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. See you Thursday. So good night and God bless.